Up until now, hedge funds generally haven't been regulated, and that's the case everywhere in the world. South Africa is the first country where hedge funds will have their own regulation when that regulation kicks in the second half of the year.
I think the investor will be benefited in the sense that the hedge funds, which have always kind of been opaque, etc., now come into the regulated space. They're well regulated, they're visible. So the investor will have line of sight as to what's in the portfolio. The portfolio will operate under certain rules, and I think it will be a very good thing.
All the stakeholders involved in the investment sector, specifically in the hedge funds and the alternative investments arena, were involved in making sure that these regulations adhere to almost all the requirements and requests that were laid down.
We'll give industry about a month to have a look and respond, and then we will take a month thereafter to consider the responses and make a final decision on what the framework could be. So our intention is actually to have this in place by the end of June.
I think the good about it, it was a process of very good consultation between a CISA and the industry, together with Treasury and the FSB, and I'd like to commend them. Considered all the aspects, considered all the input, and I'd rather it took a little bit longer and we have a very good end product that we rush it.
We'll obviously have a period of transition, okay, to allow those operators who are out there operating in the unregulated space as B to transition into the regulated space. So that'd probably be around about 6 months.
Being a regulated product, I think that most of them will take advantage of it, which will be growth. For the very wealthy individual, it doesn't matter. They're already there.
Whether or not the regulations and the legislation actually changes the way that people invest in hedge funds or not remains to be seen, because it only kicks in towards the end of the year. What is clear, though, that asset managers probably will get more business as it appears it's more regulated, more controlled and more transparent. I'm Angelo Coppola for CCTV in Cape Town.